Hi, this is our presentation for the UCL Coding Curriculum Hackathon 2022 about helping people communicate using a speech-to-text translator. In this video, we'll be covering tech and its impact on communication, what the back end of a translator consists of, and how to run your own speech-to-text translator. Technology has improved communication across the world, not only through the invention of smartphones, but also through the development of translators by helping people overcome the language barriers on top of the distance barrier. This tutorial will give an introduction to the implementation of the speech-to-text and translator engine. We've all heard of translator apps such as Google and the iOS Translate app, but how do they actually work? All applications are made up of a front end. That is, the user interface that is able to input either text or record the respective audio to be translated into the desired language. And there is the backend. That is where all the coding comes in. Now let's dive into the backend of our translator engine. The speech-to-text engine runs on the following components. The program gets the user speech, which is then converted into text. This text is then inserted into the translator engine, ready to be translated into the desired language, text or audio. In the tutorial package linked below, you'll find two Python files, one translator.py, the other speech-to-text.py, alongside a tutorial guide and a library's text file. Any of the following code editors, such as Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, or Python itself, can be used to run the Python files linked down below. Now, in order to run this translator engine, you will need to have your microphone and speakers enabled, as well as having the necessary libraries installed. A library is a set of code that is previously written that can be called upon when building your own code. Now let's have a look at how to install the libraries needed for our translator engine. So you will need to have the library's text file saved in the same directory that you are working in. And then you will need to write the command pip install our libraries.txt. And once you see that all the libraries have been successfully installed, you can proceed on to the next step. Now, in order to run our translator engine, you will need to be in the same directory, so that is the same folder where you have saved speech-to-text.py, translator.py, as well as the library's txt file. Now, to run this on Windows, you will need to write the following command: py, the name of your Python file, translator.py. How are you? Arabic.
كيف حالكم؟
Looking back at our initial diagram, we can see that our speech-to-text Python file has the functionality of recognizing and converting audio and user speech to text, and we have a separate Python file named translator.py to translate the identified text into the user's chosen language. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Now have a go at running the files linked down below.